Hey there, I'm Joe Carter. If you've ever popped the hood and thought, where do I even start? You're in good company. Around here, we take the mystery out of car repair, one fix at a time. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to sharpen your skills, there's something here for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're into learning without the headaches. All right, that's enough from me. Let's get into it.
Suitability assessment. The technician visually assesses the condition of the cord, the metal frame of the tire, the presence of deep damage to the braces, the layer between the tread and the cord, the bead and the sidewall. To diagnose the integrity of the structure, chirography is performed. This type of laser interferometry can diagnose internal damage to assemblies and structural elements made of metal and composite materials. Products unsuitable for restoration are sent for recycling or to the landfill. Elimination of defects. With the help of an industrial grinder, the places of damage are grinded out. Defects are filled with a special polymerizing compound. Repair of deep damage that violates the integrity of the cord is supplemented with a patch on the inside. A special composition of adhesive components and rubber crumbs is applied to the surface. This improves adhesion and fills small pores. Larger dents are repaired with raw rubber. Further, the restoration process can take place in two ways. Hot vulcanization. After repair work, the outer part of the tire is wrapped with rubber tape. The blank is fed into the extruder, which, softening the material, feeds the tape at a fixed speed. The number of layers depends on the type of tire as well as the operating conditions. A wider rubber strip is applied to the side of the tire. After application, the material is rolled with special rollers. No air should be left between the layers. To prevent the tire from sticking to the matrix, the surface is sprinkled with rubber crumbs left after grinding. The tire is immersed in a special matrix. It is in this matrix that vulcanization takes place at a temperature of 140-160 C. To create resistance during molding, the inner cavity is filled with dense material, which is subsequently inflated with air. The walls of the matrix represent the future tire tread, on the side parts the manufacturer's marking, size, load and speed index, as well as the date of restoration are formed. The tire restoration is completed by trimming the remaining rubber after the tread is formed. Tread tape. Many complain that this method is inferior to the use of a solid piece, since the seam can separate. Modern technology makes it possible to make the connection so strong as to guarantee reliability. So far, no such precedent has been recorded. Before applying the tread layer, the surface is coated with raw rubber, which acts as a bonding agent. The joints are carefully prepared and treated with an adhesive compound. After the tread is applied, the material is rolled with rollers. Then the product is placed in a special envelope, tightly covering the tire from all sides. Templates are placed inside to form all the necessary markings. Air is evacuated from the cavities. The final splicing of rubber layers takes place at a temperature of about 105-120 C, which is better. In the old days, proponents of cold vulcanization lamented the aging of rubber due to the high-temperature treatment. Modern technological equipment reduces the negative effects on the material structure. Both hot and cold vulcanization produce a monolithic structure. Therefore, disputes about the reliability of one or the other method are no longer relevant. Everything depends on compliance with the technology and quality of equipment. The cost of the two types of production is also approximately the same. The difference depends on the tax duties on materials. How to tell the difference and whether it is worth buying recycled rubber is labeled retreaded, universal designation in English, remold. USA, Regumerad, Germany, recycled, RF. The tire restoration method has long since gained worldwide popularity. Michelin, Bridgestone, Goodyear, Next Tread, Continental, etc. offer to restore their tires. Since the technology has gained widespread popularity, there are poorly repaired variants on the market. Such a tire can be identified by delaminations and curved boundaries of the repair layer, asymmetric contours of the tread. Remember that not all tire models can be restored. If poor quality materials were used in the restoration process, such rubber will wear out faster. Tread slicing. It is worth noting that factory tire restoration has nothing to do with tread slicing with a reg rover. Deepening the tread only extends the service life for a while. In addition, this method is only applicable to tires that have the regroovable stamping. In the vast majority of cases, the inscription can be found on truck tires. The feasibility of such manipulations is questionable for several reasons: increased wear of the metal frame, which reduces the potential number of restorations by building up the tread layer. In addition, specialists are reluctant to undertake restoration because of the possible appearance of hidden defects in the power structure. If less than 2 mm remains from the metal core to the tread depth after slicing, the tire is not subject to further restoration. Deepening the tread, even on tires designed for such operations, leads to a reduction in the undertread layer, which makes the tire more vulnerable to damage. Risk of cortex damage, which can occur in the event of a technician's error. The defect makes further operation impossible. Nevertheless, properly performed tire retreading, in which the residual thickness of the tread layer is not less than 2 to 3 mm, has the right to life. In the Russian Federation, the rules for the use of rubber with sliced tread are regulated by the Technical Regulations on the Safety of Wheeled Vehicles. Clause 5.3. 5 of Appendix No. 7 states, it is allowed to operate tractor trucks with cut tires on driving and suspension axles, middle and rear, on all axles of trailers or semi-trailers, for buses and trolleybuses, only on the driving, rear axle. Tire device welding truck tires. How rubber is restored. In conclusion, tire retreading technology is a sophisticated process that requires a deep understanding of various components, including the essential equipment, welding methods, and tread cutting techniques. By mastering these elements, businesses can not only extend the life of tires but also contribute to a more sustainable approach in the automotive industry. As we continue to innovate and improve these methods, the future of tire retreading looks promising, offering both economic and environmental benefits. Thank you for watching, and we hope this video has provided you with valuable insights into the world of tire retreading.